I recently saw a video with useless information about GTA 5, and I thought a similar type of video could be made about ERLC. So, here is some useless information about Emergency Response Liberty County. ERLC was released on November 3rd, 2018. Only a month after its release, it had surpassed 1,000 game sales because it began as a paid access game, and over 100 concurrent players. To purchase every Game Pass that is currently available, you would need 2,670 Robux. With the same amount of Robux, you could purchase $1,027,500 worth of cash in-game and still have 25 Robux left. With that cash, you could purchase not the most expensive car, which is the Strugatti Tour for 1.5 million, but the second most expensive car, which is the Silhouette Carbon for 890,000, leaving you with $137,500. Let me know in the comments which way you would choose to spend the Robux, cash or Game Passes. The most players ERLC has ever had playing at once is 47,953 according to our track. As I mentioned before, ERLC used to cost Robux to play in the same way that Bloxburg does. People who purchased access to the game before it went free are known as paid access supporters. Paid access supporters got a bunch of rewards in return for buying access. Some of these included a 20% discount on Game Passes before the game became free, an exclusive vehicle called the Stuttgart Executive, a unique badge, a purchasable revolver, and 50,000 in-game currency. ERLC became free to play on June 25th, 2021 for the summer update of that year. The names of the ERLC vehicles are taken from the game Greenville due to a collaboration between the developers. There are 16 brands of cars in ERLC, and these are their real-world counterparts. To unlock the highest rank in both the police department and the sheriff's office, you need 20,000 XP. That's equal to 800 arrests, but realistically it would be much less when you include patrol XP, call response XP, and a bunch of other ways to earn it. When the game was first launched, the fire department didn't actually exist. There was only just the police and sheriff departments. It was almost 2 months after the game was released that the fire department was added. A year after the fire department was added, a new team was created, which we now know as the Department of Transportation. In the current version of the game, you can find a little fat frog in the lake by the Springfield housing suburb. The frog has been moved around to different locations throughout different updates to the game, and will probably move again in a future update. Something that I never knew about ERLC is that lying in the hospital beds will heal you back to full health when you've been hurt, which might come in handy if you're wanted, or there are no available fire department players to heal you up. Back in 2019, when the Area 51 raid was trending on the internet, a UFO was spotted over Liberty County during the time at which the raid was supposed to take place, but it was removed by the developers shortly after. In the corner of the housing suburb by Liberty City, you can find a bunker that's sort of hidden behind a tree. Anyone is able to access the bunker, and it has a full interior. It makes for good hiding spots, or a good place to use for roleplay scenarios. Behind the black wall on the river you can find a cave. Currently there's a sign in there which says cave expansion coming soon, so we'll eventually be able to explore a larger system of tunnels and caves. During the American fall season each year, you can find Bigfoot in randomized locations around the map. It isn't known for sure if this will occur again this year because of the changes to the map, but hopefully it does. You can actually drive through the side door of the tool store, which can be a good hiding spot when you're wanted, or if you just want to purchase tools without being seen. The game's map has had 3 major iterations to it that I could find. The first map was used from the game's launch until October 2020, which was then replaced by a 40% larger map. Recently it's been succeeded by a 50% larger map in the 2022 summer update. This is what the game page for ERLC looked like on March 23rd, 2019. The date doesn't have any significance to the game, but it was the earliest snapshot I could find on the Internet Archive. Here are all the game thumbnails that were shown at that time. You can see some of the old liveries, buildings, and map locations. While there are a lot of similarities between the game then and now, there are definitely some substantial differences. On April Fool's Day 2019, the developers made the river change colours continuously, as you can see in this sped up video. Other things that were changed for the April Fool's event included upside down stop signs, random houses lighting up at night, and the game's name was changed to Police Simulator. For those of you who don't know, ERLC has a community Discord server, which was started all the way back in 2018, near the creation of the game. This was the first message sent in the main channel on the server by a user called Robbie. And here are the first messages sent by the developer Mr. Fergie. As you can tell, the information in this video is truly useless. Here's a random photo I found of what I think is ERLC in its very early days. Certainly looks a lot different now. In the recent 2022 summer update to the game, many of the existing and new buildings were refreshed or designed to include larger loading docks. While there hasn't been any confirmed information yet, it's thought that an upcoming addition to the game will be trucks, and there'll be a new job in which you can transport goods around the map in those trucks. There are 7 total badges to be earned in ERLC. The most common one is the Veterans Badge, which is awarded to players who have played the game for at least 12 hours. A total of 1,541,914 people have received this badge. The least common badge is the Police Week 2022 one, which, as the name suggests, was awarded to players who participated in the 2022 Police Week event and completed a badge hunt. Only 25,478 players have received this. While I'm throwing a bunch of numbers at you, I will add that at the time of recording this, ERLC has 417,025,339 visits. That's equal to every person in the United States playing ERLC 1.25 times, which doesn't really make sense because you can't play a game 0.25 times, but you get the idea. And that is all the useless information about ERLC that I have for today. I learned quite a lot about the game while making this video, and I hope you have learned something too. If you enjoyed the video, definitely let me know, and if it's a popular format, I might do some more. If there's anything you know about ERLC that I didn't include, definitely leave a comment below so everyone else can learn more about the game too. Hopefully the video was enjoyable, and you might have just learned something that isn't entirely useless. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.